Welcome to Mahjong Central. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do some Charleston modeling for Wright-Patterson style. If you don't know about this style yet, there are links below this video to some playlists that'll give you some information about it. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of variety. You'll never get bored of it, I'll tell you that. So in this particular exercise, I'm going to do what I call Charleston force, where I'm going to force myself to play a certain category. I have some strips here that I created of all the different categories in the book, and I'm going to pick 3 of these, and I am going to do 3 different Charleston modelings where I force myself to play a hand in those categories. And this is going to achieve a couple things for me. One, it's going to help me to learn all the different hands in the book, and it's also going to help me to force a hand from a certain category in case I ever play in an event where there are prizes by category. So let's go ahead and pick some categories here. So we're going to pick those 3. We got date hands, jewel hands, and number hands. Oh, those are all good ones. Well, really, number hands are my favorites, so those won't be so hard because I tend to like those anyway. But the jewel hands, I have a hard time remembering, and date hands, I have a hard time remembering too, so this will be really good. All right, so we're going to say that I'm going to be the dealer for all of these, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice to see who is prevailing. I rolled a 9. So 9 is east, so east is prevailing. I'm going to put up a 1 on the dice on my rack, and I'm going to go ahead and grab 14 random tiles. So there's my first drawn hand, and then I'm going to take a mock Charleston, and it's 3 passes right across left. Here we go. We've got north, red. Here's 9, 5, 2, 7. Gosh, look at all these dots. There's a 5 bam and a 2. I'm thinking we could maybe play like numbers. I mean a number hand here. Here's neutrality, north with 5. Let me just read that for you. That is going to be on page 22. Number 43, 3 different numbers punged in each suit with a pung of north and a pair of 5 bams. So we would need to have, yeah, that's not good because the numbers have to be different. So I don't think that a number hand in this case is going to be good. Let's look at jewel hands. Jewel hands with dots. So we've got pearl, 4 pungs or chows and a pair of 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. All we have is a 2. Opal, number 31, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. We'd have to throw away our only pair. Okay, let's look at date hands. All right, date hands. Something with the red dragon maybe. Christmas tree, 1, 5, 7, 9. Red and or green dragons. Okay, let's try it. Let's try for Christmas tree. 1, 5, 7, 9 with red or green dragons. Any combination, 4 pungs in a pair. That is a possibility there. There's also royal wedding, 4, 29, 11 in 2 suits with red and white dragons paired. 4, 29, 11. Let's save the 2s and the 1. 4, 29, 11. Okay, so let's pass these 3. So we're going to try for Christmas tree or royal wedding. The date hand. Okay, we got a 2 and a 4. So it looks like maybe royal wedding. 4, 29, 11 in 2 suits. 4, 29, 11 with red and white dragons paired. Okay, let's throw away these 3. There's a 9. And here's tiles to pass. Okay, no keepers there. So we're 4 away, 4 discards, but we've got too many options here. So Royal Wedding number 84, 42911 in 2 suits with red and white dragons paired. There's a lot to work with there though. That was not too bad of an attempt at Royal Wedding for the date hand. Okay, so that's out of the way. Now let's do another one and see if we can make a jewel hand or a number hand work. Okay, so there's our 14 random tiles. And there's our mock Charleston. Let's see what we got here. We're going to either do a number hand or a jewel hand. I'm thinking a number hand we should play here, because we do have a west and a white for Wally. We might be able to still even play a jewel hand with these dots and dragons. Let's give up the 8 bam 1 crack 9, because we could either play a number hand with Wally, which is a pung of wests and a pair of whites, and then pungs of 3 different numbers in each suit. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, look at that. 4, 6. Okay, number hand or jewel hand. So a number hand is not going to work with a 4, 6, but we might be able to make a jewel hand work. That's going to be rough though, because that's all we have is the 4 and the 6. The 1 is not going to be helpful at all. And we have no green dragons, and that's what you need for jewel hands. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be better to stick it out and try for a number hand here. So I would probably give up. Let's give up on the south. And let's see if we can make the Wally work. Look, we got a white. Ooh, we got a red too. Okay, and there's a 3. So we have west, white, and then we could either do 4, 6. Let's give up the 4, because maybe we'll get the 4 for the bam option. We've got these here, so now we can pass. Let's see here. I'm not going to pass a pair. Let's give up the 6, because we've got the 4 handled. We just need to pair up either the 2, 7 or the 3, 5 there. We got the 5. Okay. Well, that didn't work out too badly. We're 5 away. 5 discards from Wally. And I'll just read that to you. So we ended up in a number hand here. Wally is number 42. 3 different numbers punged in each suit with a pair of white dragons and a pung of west. So we need a west wind, obviously, and then pung the 4, pung the 5, and we would need to pair up either the 2 or the 7 and then pung those for Wally. All right, this last one here, we got to make a jewel hand work this time. We're going to make it work. Okay. Oh, we got dragons. Nice. Okay, we're going to make it work here. Yes. Jewel hand coming up. Okay, so let's read the jewel hands. We've got BAMs with greens. So that's going to be either jade or emerald. Jade is number 26 on page 20. 4 pungs, and/or chows in a pair in 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. We've got 6s and 8s. That would be jade. Emerald is 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. So let's hold the 9. That's a lot of discards, but we're forcing a hand. We're forcing jewel hand here. So let's see what we can do. Let's break these up here. Pass a wind with 2 different suits. Oh, we got a 1 BAM and a white. Let's pass these 3. Ooh, there's a 4. And then we have some tiles we can pass here. Let's go ahead and give up the green or the red, because again, we're trying to force a jewel hand. Ooh, we got a green. Very nice. Okay, so we do have 6 discards, but we've got, oh, 7, yikes. But we've got a pung of greens and a pair of 8s and a 4, 6. So we could maybe chow that, pung that. We would definitely need to draw well to make this jewel hand work. But that's what it looks like when you try to force a hand. Sometimes you have to do a majority of your work during the pick and discard phase of the game. Let me know what you think about Charleston Force for Wright-Patterson style. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click subscribe. Between now and the next Charleston Force for Wright-Patterson style, may all your picks be keepers.